You should have got that in there. That'd been hilarious.
I'm doing a
All right.
podcast.
We're doing a podcast.
We're doing a podcast. Oh my
uh,
goodness.
oh shit. That's hilarious, dude.
All right. Hey, we're gonna jump right into it. So we're gonna smash through this intro. This is Brochachos, where the topics are as diverse as the brothers tasting coffee. Does anyone else drink coffee besides me?
I love coffee.
Fuck yeah.
Okay. All right.
I love a
All
good
right.
cold brew.
All right. Let's discuss this headline or this intro real quick. What's your favorite coffee?
Mine?
What do you
Yeah.
mean?
Like brand.
Oh, bro. I source local, so it's
That's
HEB
fair.
and it's Cafe Ole.
That's fair. Brandon?
It's delicious.
Yeah. Me, it's the fuck like good old say Folgers.
You know they
Yeah.
have better coffee than that, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Anyway,
I've heard that I've been
what the
trying to
fuck?
actually outsource. I've been wanting to try blackout coffee.
All right. Jesus Christ. Black Rifle, you should do it. It's really good. Anyway,
It's
this is
all right,
Brochachos, where the topics are as diverse as the brothers tasting coffee and just as likely to stir up a heated debate like we just had. It's your turn. That was your cue, Dustin.
Sorry. There's a mosquito. Hosted by three brothers united by blood, divided by their choices of sports teams. Let's go ahead and dive head first into the chaotic soup of everyday life, parenting mishaps, and uncharted waters of work and culture.
Indeed, and I'm trying to clear my throat from all this laughing I've already been doing, like we talk about doing in this podcast. So go on ahead.
You should stop swallowing.
Cringe, dick.
Oh, sorry.
Oh shit. Yeah. So yeah, tune in to Laugh Cringe and maybe even learn a few things between the jokes and jabs, everybody. Welcome
What's
back
up?
to the Brochachos.
Welcome back.
All right, so let's touch base a little bit more on this coffee thing here.
All right. Folgers, Brandon, I can't believe you said. I honestly thought you were going to say Starbucks because, like, you live in Las Vegas, but
no way, dude. No.
I mean, you went. I mean, bro.
I mean, it's one of the oldest coffees out
Costco makes better coffee than Folgers. You can go to Costco. You're an adult, right? Like, you have a Costco card, or do you have Sam's Club?
I shop at Sam's. Yeah. I don't.
Grow up.
Hey, I shop at Sam's Club. What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Grow up. Grow up,
mean?
bro. It's Costco or nothing.
No, absolutely. Well, first of all, fuck both of you because neither one of you guys have an HEB, so you can kiss my ass.
I don't even know what that is. So fuck off.
It's the fucking. It is picture Sprouts, Whole Foods, and like your neighborhood grocery store all fucking merged into one. That's
oh my god. I'm so glad you brought up Whole Foods because I saw an article the other day about Whole Foods. Do you know how they were doing the tag or the experience where you just put stuff in your cart and you just tap and whatever and you just walk out, the walkout shit?
Oh, like the honor system?
Yeah. Do you know what that was? They had hired thousands of Indians in India to watch all of the Whole Foods 24/7 and make sure that you were paying for the shit you were buying.
The hell?
So your AI was just outsourcing Indians.
I mean, it's just like every other fucking company. I mean, AT&T does that shit.
Anyway, it was no, yeah, but they were saying that it was all AI generated,
and in reality, it was just a bunch of fucking
technology.
Just a bunch of fucking broke Indians trying to make fucking $10 an hour.
Yeah, but anyway, okay, coffee. Fuck, dude. Folgers.
Man,
I don't know. Samantha orders this really bougie, expensive shit, and it's like mold free. It's conflict free. It's low. It's like source good. So I mean,
hey, you should try some. You should try
By
some.
proxy, I'm really good. Some
You should
what?
try some Kopi Luwak.
Send it to me, bro, and I'll try some. Like, send me the link and I'll buy it. I don't know what that means.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
I'm gonna send it to you right now.
All right.
I've been wanting to try out blackout coffee. Apparently
You mean Black Rifle?
no, blackout.
Oh,
Blackout coffee.
Death wishes.
It's locally made in Florida. It's American
That's
made.
okay. Well, that's not local to you.
Or
You could.
not, well, I know, not local to me. It's local Florida. But yeah. No,
Okay.
it's no
No, I'm just
locally
fucking
made
with you,
in
Brendan.
Florida.
I'm fucking with you, dude.
Locally made in Florida. Yeah.
so
Um,
it's
Made in
grown in
America.
Florida.
It's
it's
grown in
grown in
Florida.
Florida.
There you
Okay.
go.
So
Yeah,
it's
it's
domestic.
grown in Florida.
It's
And
It's American
it's
made.
it's
I could rock
American
with
made.
that.
It's domestic. It's not local to you.
no, fuck
I
But
off,
love you, dude.
fuck off, Norton. You knew what I was trying to say.
I mean,
Yeah.
All
black.
right. So I'm sorry. I was going to jump right into it because I'm really, really, really wanting to get on this
Oh,
topic because I think,
did you look at what I just sent you? What
oh,
Kopi
is
Luwak
it
is?
something? Oh my goodness.
Hey, can we talk about this
Is it the
dope ass
monkey?
shirt right
Is
here?
it the monkey poop or
Nice shirt.
The what?
yeah? They have another one. All right. I mean, I would try it.
Do you know what it is?
Yeah, it's coffee that's already been digested.
Yeah, it's cat shit coffee, bro.
Yeah, I would try that.
What? What?
Yeah, bro. All right. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. There's
What?
also I'm pretty sure there's another brand of coffee that's like this that takes the coffee that's been processed through an elephant's digestive system, and it is like super fucking high end, and it's like what all the guy at the the Orange Grove or whatever the place that they sacrifice kids at in Hollywood. I'm pretty sure they're on after they drink their blood, their children's blood or whatever it is that they're doing with them. They finish it off with some elephant shit coffee. That's how fucking high level it is.
What?
I
So Kopi Luwak comes from fucking jungle cats that eat coffee beans and then they shit it out and then
yeah
they fucking bag it. They clean
yeah
it and bag it
yeah
and fucking sell that shit for like
yeah
hundreds of
a lot of
dollars.
money. Yeah. Hey, and
What the
That's what
that
Kopi
my
Luwak
friend,
is.
that my friend is capitalism.
That's fucking cat
If there's
shit.
a market for it, fuck, dude.
I mean, hey, bro, it's been fucking it's popular and it's
That's what
expensive
I'm
as shit.
saying. That's what I'm saying.
But it
It's
comes from a specific cat though.
oh,
It has to
I'm
be
sure.
from that
I'm
cat.
sure it's not the fucking your domestic house cat, dude. Because
Your
that's
fucking your short haired tabby.
yeah, that's like "Ah, honey, he's making coffee again.
Kopi
All
Luwak,
right.
ladies and gentlemen.
God,
So
that's ridiculous.
as we were jumping on here, we were talking about what we were going to talk about. Obviously, we're going to do above the fold again because Brandon's wearing his shirt for it. So uh
No,
we were
yeah,
talking about Brandon is very, very, very much into ingesting the political realm right now. Congratulations, welcome to the party. And he right now he's watching everything, right? He's not looking at the headlines or anything. He's watching the real tape. He's watching the tape and then giving us the play-by-play. And he informed me because the those of you who don't know, one of Trump's indictments is what is it called? What were we just talking about?
it's his presidential immunity.
Immunity. Whether so the way the public is being told is that they're trying to decide whether or not he has immunity, but they're arguing in court that he shouldn't have immunity. So it's not whether or not they are trying to take his immunity away. And I find that
Exactly.
absolutely fucking mind blowing because I thought the case was whether or not he actually had immunity to take those documents home.
Yeah. No, it's in regards to his presidential immunity.
Well,
Period.
I thought that this argument was about the fucking about the this. They're still trying to charge him with insurrection. I thought that that's what this hearing was about.
But they
Well,
they
so
haven't even
there
they haven't even charged him with insurrection, and it's not a question of whether or not, because if you are, it doesn't matter if you're whatever your political status is, if you create an insurrection, by definition, the insurrection can only be uh, done by somebody who is in power, who has a seat at the table. So, like, I can't do an, and I mean, I guess I could if it was a political thing that I was doing as an insurrection, right? Like every time you hear something over the Middle East when they're fighting their fucking right now government, that's an insurrection, right? Those people can technically be arrested for
Mhm.
insurrection. But like if he had done that and if it was an insurrection, they would have charged him off the bat with an insurrection. So he hasn't even been charged, or they haven't even been taught. Like they're just saying he's an insurrectionist. They've already, the Supreme Court has already ruled that he cannot, that was not an insurrection.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't anything that like when you read his Twitter post, like he says it clear as day. Like if you're gonna protest, protest peacefully. And then once shit started getting out of fucking hand, told everybody to go home.
Yeah, but they
Yeah.
deleted those. They
And then
deleted
and
those.
yeah, the FBI made Twitter delete that shit. And while Trump's in New York for the hush money trial, yeah, the SCOTUS was brought in this dipshit from Duke University named Michael Dreeben to to try to convince them to why he should no longer have his presidential immunity. And good old Uncle Clarence and Amy Cohen Barrett or Coney Barrett, all them, and even that Jackson chick, they all pretty much told him, "You're an idiot," in the
So hold
nicest
on.
way
What was
possible.
I want to know what's his argument that Trump should lose his immunity? Is he using the insurrection as reason for that?
Part of it, his what was it? What else was it? He tried to argue the January 6th shit, and they automatically shut that shit down.
Yeah, because they had
Uh
already made a ruling on that.
yeah. And his um uh oh man, what was the
Brain
other shit
fart.
that he was trying to argue?
Yeah.
Yeah, man, I'm drawing a brain fart here. Uh uh damn. They did argue the fact that, Barack Obama uh dropping that that drone strike on that kid, and
I'm
and
lost. I have no idea what you're saying right now.
yeah.
So they're
uh
arguing something that Obama did?
oh, they were just basically making the point, if Trump's immunity should be taken away, should Barack Obama's, should Bill Clinton's, should George W. Bush, uh
That's the argument that his defense team is making.
not his defense team, the SCOTUS pretty much argued
Well,
that point to
Oh,
him. And yeah, and he said all of them, they should still have immunity, but Donald Trump should.
that's fucking retarded.
Yeah, it was
So
it was it was
every other president in the past should lose their like are there. He's making the argument. Like I mean, I get what you're saying, but it's like, what is the people that are like the people that are trying to charge him are trying to remove his protection? Like well, I mean, it make it. I don't even know why I'm even fucking referencing this, but it's bro, it's Trump derangement syndrome, bro. Like through and through.
yeah.
Like You guys are sitting here and you're continuously trying to find something to pin on this man because you know, and you guys are pissing in your fucking shoes right now because you're about to lose the head of the table. That's all this shit is. And
It's
this is what
wild.
they're going to continue to do until November.
Yeah, it's
They're
fucking
gonna try to
wild.
find things. They're gonna try to find things. This is why, like, okay, like this fucking Stormy Daniels case. Why did this not happen prior to the 2016 election? You know why? Because they fucking thought Hillary Clinton was gonna win in a fucking landslide.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. And
And,
So
she
now,
so there the
oh,
letter that's floating around that she signed that
mhm.
she didn't even
yeah,
have an affair with him. But
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
so she signed this under her own will, whatever. She didn't ever say it was under duress. She admitted on television and a public statement as well. And now we're investigating hush money. First of all, people are fucking ignorant to the fact that if you go into a lawsuit and this person's accusing you of whatever, and you're like, hey, dude, I'll give you 5 grand if you just shut the fuck up. Because, right? Like, do you want to pay my attorney's fees? Because this is going to drag out. I'm going to have to pay a shit ton of money in attorney's fees for you to be wrong and you to be found absolutely baseless. So, how about this? How about I give you a couple $1,000 and you just shut the fuck up? That
Hmm.
happens all of the time.
bro. What do you
It
think happens in
happens
fucking Hollywood, bro?
all of the time.
Yeah,
That fucking,
yeah.
did you see that
So,
thing
so
too?
the rest,
Weinstein?
what?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah, man, I cannot
Fuck.
believe that they fucking like. Are you serious right now? Are
I'm
you
not
serious right
surprised. I'm not
now?
Fucking
surprised.
wild,
like,
dude.
like
Fucking
all the while
wild.
we're all distracted with what's going on with Trump. That shit's going on behind closed doors. Like, are you
Right.
fucking kidding me? Like,
Right, dude.
and this is something else that Dreeben tried to argue that in regards to Donald Trump and the 11,000 votes. You know, like the man was just like like and like this is what people don't understand. Like he's just having a conversation with this person on the phone. Can't we just find 11,000 votes? Like what? Like it's just a conversation. He wasn't telling them we need to find them 11,000 votes, and you need to fucking put them shits on my docket right now. Like
No,
that's not
what
the
he was
like,
what I'm pretty sure he was talking to the 11,000 votes that he was losing, saying that he wanted to find those votes because he didn't understand why he should be losing this district. That's what I'm
yeah,
under the impression was. And I believe that because when you're like, it's just like the 4 o'clock in the morning thing. You're like, where the fuck did all that come from? Please find that for
yeah,
me. Like,
yeah,
that doesn't mean that I want you to go insert votes asking,
yeah,
hey, where are these?
yeah.
Like,
Like
he
that's a
did
legitimate question. He's allowed
right.
to ask questions. It like and this is something and then here's another thing. You know, how many other presidents or
All of them.
runners up whatever how many in the past have questioned the
Denied. Yeah.
outcomes of elections?
Al
Al
Gore,
Gore, Hillary,
Hillary Clinton.
uh uh uh
Those
uh
are the
what
two
the
most recent.
Yeah.
um
But see, and that's the thing though,
But
dude. They're sitting there trying to demonize him because of the fact that he questioned the 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 authenticity and the the fact that there could have potentially been fraudulent shit going on during the fucking 2020 election, and he's questioning it. But now he's the fucking now he like I said, dude, it all revolves around this fucking election, bro. All of it.
yeah.
Like it all 100% revolves around this election. And that's why they're continuously trying to fucking just plague him with fucking charges. Like, dude, I guarantee you, like after this fucking Stormy Daniels shit, and then after the shit with the insurrection and all of this bullshit, after all of it gets dropped, they're still going to try to come after him over something. Like it's fucking guaranteed.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know what the running up to the election, if I mean, because all of this other stuff's going to go away. It's already falling apart, right? Like Fannie Willis doesn't really have a case anymore. The Jack Smith thing, he doesn't really have a case anymore. The Stormy Daniels thing, that's not really a case. So really, he's like, I mean, and then the New York tax thing, that's going to get a fucking appealed and reversed, right? So all four things that they're first of all, when people are like, he's got 91 indictments, like, no, you
Yeah.
fuck, he's got four cases that have multiple charges. That's
Yeah.
not that's like when you
96
say,
felonies.
yeah, it's like, dude,
Like,
you're a
get the
fucking
fuck
idiot,
out of
dude.
here.
Like when a criminal when a criminal steals a car, runs from the police, gets into an accident, and has a shootout, he's not just a felon. He's not just shooting at police. He's also endangering the public, reckless driving, grand theft auto. It's like you don't get arrested for one thing.
Well, yeah,
It's
dude. Like
like,
because dude, you could literally like. I mean, like laws are different from state to state, but I know here in Texas, if say you, for example, you rob a bank, you're charged for
a bunch of shit.
each
Yeah.
individual. So if there's 20 people in there, that's
Yeah.
20 fucking felonies,
That
bro.
yeah, that's 20
Mhm.
counts of aggravated assault. That's 20 counts of false
Kidnapping.
imprisonment. That's yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Imprisonment.
20
Yeah.
counts of
Yeah.
kidnapping. So that's 60 counts. Like,
Yeah.
Yep.
but like obviously, right? Like, but he's only getting one time. Like people are for idiots. But first of all of that stuff's going away. It's pretty much it's in its declining stages. What's next? What's next is now they're starting to talk about COVID adverse effects. And who are they going to say is responsible for all the COVID adverse effects? Because once all this, so first of all, be ready. Okay. You're in Texas, you're in Vegas. Be ready for not the summer of George Floyd part two. It is going to be the summer of immigrants versus Americans. That's what the next conflict is going to be. But when that dies out after the summer, go running up to the election, they're going to go hard on COVID vaccine injuries, and they're going to blame it all on Trump. It's all
But
Operation
see,
Warp
but
Speed.
here's my argument to that. I mean, I'm almost 100% sure that like what you said is absolutely correct. But my thing is that I feel like will protect him is the fact that during his presidency, it was being and they fucking lagged on it 100% because they didn't want him to be able to fucking take credit for it. So they wanted to wait until after the inauguration. Oh, well now we have a vaccine available. So
Mhm.
that was under the fucking Biden administration, bro.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter
Yeah.
because look what they're doing to him.
Well, yeah,
Look what
no,
they're doing.
like I said,
They're
like
they're
I don't doubt that what you
they
said is fucking
they
accurate.
already they already went through this Stormy Daniels thing. That was already done. That was already done. They're bringing it back up. The
Yeah.
Georgia thing is absolutely
And
retarded. They're bringing it back
and
up.
and the Stormy Daniels thing, like everybody forgets the fact that the dumb that Bimbo already had signed a declaration saying that
Yeah, it
Trump
was in
She
Trump
like
didn't even
basically was
sleep with
2020.
innocent.
them.
It was in
Yeah.
2018.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like it's yeah.
But anyway, the argument,
Basically the Democrats took a major L today. Yeah.
yeah,
And
but I mean, but
and Jack Smith is a
even just
fucking moron.
the way that they're talking to the public, that it's not whether or not they're literally trying, because then if they actually told the public, it's like, no, we're trying to remove his immunity. Like, I don't think anybody left or right would be down for that. Like, no, that doesn't make sense. So why are we removing it? Oh, because he did the same thing every single fucking president before him did.
Yeah.
I
Well, dude,
just looked at a list
he
and they're like,
questioned. Well, and the thing is like, dude, like he questioned the integrity of the fucking 2020 election, and he's not like it wasn't like it was just like it was just him.
Yeah.
Americans across the fucking nation question that. how the fuck is it that you got 81 million fucking votes supposedly, but
Yeah.
then again you turn around and then you see that Donald Trump during the 2020 election received the highest amount of votes from the black community in our nation's fucking history.
Yeah.
But then you're going to turn around and say, "Oh well, yeah, Joe Biden won fucking Georgia." Dude, I don't know.
Exactly.
I don't know if you've ever. I don't know if you've ever looked at it. Like I actually shared this after the election. Um, but it shows the margin of how the state of Georgia has consistently voted conservatively since fucking the 1940s, dude. They have voted conservatively in their history, but and the margin is like 10+% of them voting for a fucking Republican candidate. And you're gonna tell me that fucking Joe Biden won that?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what he was saying. Like, hey, find
Makes
those votes,
absolutely
dude,
no
because that doesn't
sense.
make fucking sense.
No.
Anyway, so a bunch of presidents have challenged election results, to include Nixon and Kennedy. So
That's right. I forgot about them.
Kennedy won the popular vote, but obviously Nixon won.
Mhm.
And guess who fucking challenged the results? Weird. But when the Democrats challenge the results, it's fine.
Yeah.
It's
It's like
okay.
it's okay. Like, because that's three Democrats in the last 50 years that have challenged election results. That would be Kennedy in 60. That'd be Al Gore
Al
in what
Gore
was that?
and
What was that?
Hillary Clinton.
In
Al Gore was
2000 or
2000.
2004?
Yeah.
2004.
Yeah.
And then Hillary Clinton in 16. So that's three Democratic presidents in the last 60 years who challenged the election results. And
Bro, she went as
like,
far as a fucking as far as to say that Russia fucking colluded,
yeah,
which
dude, did
again,
you see her fucking interview that she did lately? Like,
Yes. What a
she's
fucking
still
snake,
fucking
dude.
dude.
yeah,
Putin came out and said, I didn't want Trump in office because he's a loose cannon. And they proved, it is proven, 100% proven, that the Steele dossier was made up and it was fake.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And it was
Yep.
funded. It was
How
funded by
how
the
did she
Hillary
not get
Clinton
charged
campaign.
for fucking treason for that?
Right. She paid what's his name? Daniel Steele to create that document, to create a connection between Putin and Donald Trump. And
Yeah.
here she is. What year is this? 24. This is 8 years later, after it's been disproved and verified and disproven even more, and verified that it's disproven, like 5 reviews it went through.
And she's
And,
still out here trying to fucking convince the
yeah, and she's
public that
like,
the
and she said that I saw Donald Trump and Putin together, and he just followed him around with admiration in his eyes, and just followed him around like a little puppy dog. I'm like, I ain't ever seen Donald Trump in any fucking situation where he was following somebody around like a fucking puppy dog. He
no
went and
Yeah,
shit.
touched the Sheik or whatever it was, that video that they show all the time on Instagram, where like you're not supposed to touch him, and he walks up and
Yeah.
slams him on the shoulder. Like, dude,
yeah,
Yeah.
that dude's running
I
around
mean,
the country and running around
dude,
the world, slapping people in the face with his dick, and I doubt he's bowing down to fucking Vladimir Putin.
bro.
What
bro,
a
he went and
cuck.
shook
There's
hands with,
video
he
of them
went and shook,
interacting with each other.
there's
Yeah,
video of him interacting with Kim Jong Un. He shook
I know.
hands with that man, asked to step onto his land, and they walked side by side. He ain't
Right.
following no motherfucking body, bro.
I know. It's fucking wild. It's
Like, did
very,
she?
speaking of that freaking banshee, there is a Benghazi 2.0 in motion right now, and there's about 1,000 troops in Niger that that
Niger.
need Niger, whatever, Most people think it's the other word. So Niger,
Uh,
apologies, Africans, Niger. There's about 1,000 troops right now, and the Niger people, Niger, no, not Niger. Are they Nigerian?
Nigerians, yeah,
So they're
Nigerians,
Nigerians. Okay, I thought it was
yeah.
another whole nother country. Anyway, they are protesting, telling the
Are
U.S.
we
to get
sure
the
about
fuck
that?
out.
I think we need to fact check that.
I think we do too.
Nigerians,
Are
Well, there's
Nigerians from
Nigeria.
Niger? Is a place.
Nigeria,
Okay. Yeah, Nigeria is a place, not Nigeria. It's
Nigeria,
Niger. It's the
Nigeria.
one. It's the one that looks like the hard R word.
Okay,
Anyway,
Oh,
there was a.
okay. They're Nigerian.
Oh, sweet.
yeah,
Okay, so
Nigerians.
you know how there was a coup in Ukraine, and that's why we're fighting the Ukrainian war right now. Well, there was a coup in Niger. You know, because when America goes out and starts swinging its dick everywhere, they install democracy, and they are very proud to say we installed democracy, quote unquote. They put somebody who's in charge
They
who's going to
put
be in
their own
lockstep
leaders
with.
in
Yeah,
place.
so that person, they put this person in Niger, and they unequivocally said, "Fuck that." And now they want every part of the United States gone from their country. And
Yeah, that's
there's
been that's
about a.
been
Good.
ongoing, dude.
Yeah,
Bro,
but no,
like,
they're stuck right now. They're
yeah,
stuck right now. The Nigerian people, the Niger people, have cut off supply routes. So, and it's been going on for a year, and I had no idea. It's been going on since like
That's
March. They told
insane,
them,
yeah.
dude.
get the fuck out.
Kamala Harris was out there trying to push democracy in
Mm-hmm.
Oh
certain.
yeah. Oh, okay. So that's why that president of that country he kept coming out and said like, no, we don't do that.
Yeah, yeah,
Well, he openly said that Barack Obama, when they came in and installed their freaking their point guy, he said that no, he wanted us to say that we gay marriage is okay, and it's like that's not our
yeah,
culture. Okay,
No.
yeah,
but now they want us out of their country,
yeah.
and their Biden is pretty much refusing to send aid to get our soldiers out. And now the supply routes have been cut off. So now we have approximately 1,000 soldiers whose supplies are running out who are stuck on two different bases, and they have zero evacuation plan. And these people want them out. And same thing in Benghazi. They
Yep.
wanted them out. They didn't want to get out. And what did they do? They over fucking ran it. And that's what it's
Mm-hmm.
looking like it's going to happen. So they're going to probably sacrifice about 1,000 soldiers in Niger for them to say, hey, look, we have a new enemy, right? Because we got to take our direction off the Israel Palestine conflict because that's just getting way too complicated. Because the liberal left, the people in office thought that they would have the support of their, LGBTQ A plus all alphabet supporters would support them, and the fact that they're supporting Hamas completely threw them off track. Completely
Mm-hmm.
threw them off.
Yep.
And it's dude,
The,
it's fucking it's wild because like you sit here and you watch videos that are posted to social media, and these fucking idiots are so far removed from reality of what is actually going on, and it's like you're supporting genocide, bro.
Yeah. Well, not here's my argument. Here's my argument, right? Why the fuck does it even matter? Why are you even picking a side? You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like, dude,
like,
what you're
well,
doing is you're giving the people in office an excuse to be involved, right? Because you're like, oh, I'm worldly, right? I'm a globalist. I want everybody to get along, blah, 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 blah. What you're doing is you're giving the people in power the authority really to say, okay, we'll send money over there to help them with foreign aid and we'll send them missiles and all these things, not knowing that those same people are getting, I don't know, 50% of that money back in fucking kickbacks. So it's like,
mm,
dude, there is how many homeless people in this country in this exact moment?
too
well
I don't
fucking
over a
know.
many.
million.
too many, right? If it's not less than one, nothing else should matter.
Yeah.
If it's not less than one, nothing else should matter.
Yeah.
One or above, there's
100%.
one or above homeless person for any fucking reason, we shouldn't be sending a goddamn dollar anywhere. And the fact that
Yeah.
we're funding both sides of this conflict in the Middle East. It's fucking wild that people don't understand that.
Yeah. Funding both sides of that one, funding Ukraine. We've sent over
Yeah.
$150 billion of our tax dollars to that country. And
Yeah.
and
It's
here
like
we
that.
are still printing money that I can't even that all it is expensive fucking toilet paper right now.
True story.
Like it's ridiculous. You know?
I
Then
think
like and then you got these fucking retards overrunning college campuses and shit. Like like dude, just go get your worthless ass
imagine
educations that
imagine
you're asking us to pay for.
imagine paying $90,000 because that's how much it is per year to go to Columbia. Imagine paying $90,000 to learn quote unquote higher education, and that is what you're exposed to. Like if you're not in the tents with them, it doesn't matter. You're a fucking Jew.
Well,
Like
all I can say is the state of Texas wasn't playing that shit
not
yesterday.
even a little bit. Hey, I saw in California they tried to do that shit on USC, and they were like, "No, no, thanks."
Yeah, bro.
No, they did do it. They did
Oh,
do it
did
at
they?
USC.
I thought they
Yes.
called in. I thought they called in the National
They
Guard
called
for.
in the they called in the police with their riot gear and shit, dude.
State
Did they?
police,
I know,
Texas
but
State Police wasn't playing that shit.
what I'm saying, but in Columbia, NYU, all the super liberal schools, they're letting them
Yeah.
stay there. But I don't think
Yeah.
they're letting them stay there at USC.
No.
I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure they're
They
like,
ain't allowing that shit in Florida neither. DeSantis came out and said, not up in here.
yeah, that guy's a fucking,
What?
that guy's a weird guy.
Yeah, he is. But hey, at least he's standing up for Americans right now, though, bro.
And he has been, to be honest. You know what? Him and Trump fucked it off. Him and Trump fucked it off by going at each other's throat from the
Yeah.
beginning, from the beginning, because everyone who voted for Trump in 2020 is going to vote for him again. And
Oh
now,
yeah.
because people lived on a better means of life during Trump, they're going to vote for him. The fact that Trump and DeSantis just were nitpicking at each other, they fractured the Republican Party. And if
Yeah.
they would have just said, "Hey, dude, you take this next 4 years because it's the only 4 years you got, right? Because you already did four. The next 8,
Mm-hmm.
he could have set himself to be in or around the White House for 12 fucking years.
Yeah.
But he wanted it now instead of saying,
Yeah.
"Hey, dude, I'll be number 2, but all the foreign affairs shit, yeah, I'm gonna put a fucking stamp on that." Right. And then he could have led the foreign affairs thing. He could have, Kamala Harris is the border SAR or liaison or whatever. He would have went in there and locked that shit down. This fucking shit in Ukraine, he'd have locked it down. And
Yep.
then when 2028 came around, we're like, yeah, of course we're going to vote for DeSantis, dude, because he's been there, ride or die with Trump, and they're over there shutting shit down, bringing taxpayer money back to the United States, doing all this shit. So yeah, he's got my vote for the next 2 elections. So yeah, let's do that. But no, they get on this fucking ego trip, and they're like, just fighting over petty shit, dude. It's just he just ruined his chances
Yeah.
because he should realistically be the VP for Trump, 100%. That should be the ticket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree. Oh man, Tulsi Gabbard is on PBD right now. Very interested to see how that goes.
She's dope. I like her.
dude. Like
Yeah,
don't think.
she
honestly,
would be a good VP pick too, man.
and honestly, dude, the second that they shut her down the second that she started talking shit about Obama.
Yeah.
Like
Hmm.
that was what killed her cause, dude. And then the fact that she was attacking fucking Kamala Harris the way that she was over her being the fucking DA in California and convicting fucking people, black people, that she sold. And this is how fucking delusional, bro. Like that. This is my new favorite phrase. Ideologically fucking captured, bro.
For sure.
I love the term. I love the term because of the fact that it is 100% accurate.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah,
the black community is so far fucking removed from being able to think outside of fucking democracy, if you even want to call it that. But it's like you guys can't fucking stop for a moment and think about, and especially fucking Californians, bro. She was your district attorney, and she was
Yeah.
convicting black people of
Yeah.
shit that
Yeah.
for
wasn't
weed,
even
Yeah.
lawful.
Yeah.
for
You know,
weed.
so people's argument about the Democratic and Republican Party is that after 1964 there was a big switch,
Yeah,
right? The big switch was that Democrats understood that they were losing a voter base. So they needed to
Hmm.
get it back, right? So what
yeah,
did they start doing? They started placating to the black community, i.e., welfare state. Let's do that, right? It is
Welfare
known
state,
that
child support.
what's his face who signed the Civil Rights Act. Can't remember his name. I know we talked about him before. Lyndon B.
Lyndon
Johnson.
B. Johnson.
He was known. He signed the Civil Rights Act because he was losing control. That's
Yep.
why he signed it. He didn't sign it because he believed that black people should have civil rights. I mean, the Constitution gives them civil rights. Like,
They
you know,
practically had a gun to his head to
right,
force him
right. And
to
that was
sign
the
that shit.
and that from that moment was the switch. They made an agreement that we are going to paint the Republican Party as racists because we can use this bill right here to say Democrats uh, changed everything. And that was the switch. And now what we're seeing right now is Democrats for who the fuck they are. They don't care about anybody. They don't
Yeah,
care. It doesn't matter if you're black, white, Mexican, Asian, Middle Eastern. They want your fucking ass on the plantation. They want you the one turning the fucking wheels. They want you under the boats with the rowers. They don't give a fuck what color you are. They never
yeah.
have.
yep,
Well, dude, just earlier when I fucking sent that video with Gavin Newsom talking
Yeah.
about
yeah.
how there are rights that black and Hispanic people are, or how basically fucking saying how illiterate black and Hispanic
Yeah.
people are.
That that argument to me is so dense and it's not even thought through.
Yeah,
Like so so black and
Like
Mexican Mexican people
they have a better math system in Mexico than America does.
yeah, but his argument was black and Hispanics 50% of them don't have ID. Like,
yeah,
and then and then he's asked, okay,
and
why is that?
yeah, and how
Okay, and
hard it
then
Yeah,
is,
yeah,
how
and
hard it
yeah,
is for them, bro. You fill
they
out a
don't have the resources. That's
yeah,
their word. What does that mean?
yeah,
what? Yeah, what resources do you need?
unbelievable, bro.
All if you don't have a social security card, all you have to do is go down to the social security card office and ask for one, and
Bro,
fill out some fucking
you know
papers.
how easy it is to
All you
get
got
a
to do is go if you need a birth certificate. All you got to do is go down to the health department
But
and request
without
sign a fucking piece of
All right,
without
paper.
that complexity, bro. If you were born with a birth certificate and you need an ID, you go to the fucking DMV, you fill out a fucking paper,
with your
Brandon,
shit.
you
I'm
fill out a
gonna
fucking
mute you,
paper,
bro.
My bad. Sorry.
you
Go
fill
ahead.
out a fucking paper, you drop it off at the fucking desk, and they mail you your ID.
Yeah, yeah.
What's complex about that?
And every
It
fucking
ain't rocket science.
every metropolitan area has a bus route, and every single bus route that I could think of drives by or drops off close to the DMVs.
Yeah.
Like
it's not rocket science
it's not.
to be
And to say when they say that Black and Hispanic people don't have the resources, what they're saying is, I believe that these people are fucking retarded and don't know how to navigate the public transit system. So therefore, we need to give them special rules because they're too stupid to obtain ID.
Well,
That's
dude,
what they're saying.
even at this point today, with how modernized everything is, dude, you could fill that shit out on your fucking phone, on a laptop. You can fill all that information in if you're just trying to get an ID, and they can fucking mail it to you.
And if you don't have your own computer, there's public libraries that have computers,
which the buses also run by, dude. And I'm not like talking shit, but I've had to use the bus. You know, like what the fuck? Like it's so easy. It the only argument that they should be allowed to say is we think that they're retarded, because that is what they're saying. And I hope there's people who think this way, that it's hard for minorities to get identification. I hope you see this and realize that you are calling them retarded. There is no socioeconomic barrier. There is no resource barrier for Black and brown people to get an ID. We are all three of us are mixed. All three of us have identification. Our parents have identification. All of our fucking cousins on our dad's side, which is our Black side, all of them have fucking identification. So, and all of them believe that
you're trying to insinuate fucking that,
but it's worked because
the Black and brown community don't contain or don't possess the literacy to go and get a fucking ID.
Oh, but look, it's
worked. And that is the biggest fucking insult.
It is, and that's more racist than anything you could ever say.
100%.
Even the hard R, even the hard
Big
R.
Facts.
Like
Big
it's facts. So bad. It's so bad that our dad and all of our cousins who are on that side of the family, they believe voter ID is racist because they've been conditioned to think that having an identification to prove that you are who you say you are to vote in a federal fucking election.
But then walk up to the fucking polls and go vote after they've asked you to see your ID.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. Go try to buy a fucking Black and Mild or a pack of smokes without identification. Go to the fucking liquor store and try to buy liquor without an identification. Go try to get fucking car insurance to insure your car to drive it off the fucking dealership lot without identification. So if voter ID
go try and
racist,
buy weed. Go try and buy weed at a dispensary without an identification.
All those, if voter ID is racist, then every single one of those things is racist. Every single one of them.
Go try to buy a gun without an identification.
Oh, that's a whole nother topic, dude. That's a whole nother. That's a show.
I mean,
that's a show on its own.
Okay, well,
I get it. Though. I get it.
Go to a gun store and try to purchase a gun without an identification.
But
let me rephrase that. But
you need
an identification for everything.
For everything. Like if I went to cash a check that was written out to me, I need to prove that that's me in order for me to get that money. Is that racist?
That is very racist, sir.
Because if
I mean, it should be, since voter ID laws are racist.
But if they didn't ask for ID, right? Then I just committed fraud. If that wasn't really me, then that's fraud. And if the bank cashed it without doing their SOPs, then it's the bank's fault, and then they're liable. So it's just a low IQ argument. And like no one can ever say why it's racist without calling Black and brown people retarded. There's no logical argument that you can have that says voter ID is racist without calling Black and brown people retarded. There isn't. There isn't one. It doesn't exist.
Yep.
I wholeheartedly agree.
So anyway, Trump we always get so far off the subject. It's amazing.
I mean, since we're trending in that direction of being off topic, obviously we've recently seen that O.J. Simpson passed away.
Fucking time.
Yeah.
So the this is something that I kind of want to dive into.
Hold
Um,
on.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hey, all right. Check this out. I heard something and I was like, I didn't never know that. You know, he had a son who was the handyman for Nicole Brown,
yes,
who was seen wearing the hoodie that was left at the place and was in a picture with him with the dog and the hair, the thing had hair on it, and he had already been charged with stabbing somebody.
yes, I had recently heard that as well.
I did not hear that one.
That could have
That's
potentially
it.
been his
That's
son.
very interesting.
Yeah. I I heard that they
Plot
showed pic
thickens in the OJ Simpson story.
Well,
they showed
and it follows along with the narrative because they claim that they found DNA evidence, and if it was his son,
they knew. They
Really?
knew. They knew because when you run DNA evidence, they pull the one on the scene, they pull his, and if it's a familial match, they automatically know who it is.
Mm-hmm.
Automatically.
yeah.
Wow. Well,
So
that's very interesting.
Did you hear
so
some of the jurors though? Some of those jurors need to be tried and fucking hung.
bro, dude, let me just say this: all of the jurors that were of color were 100% going to fucking say that he was not guilty because it was payback for fucking Rodney King, bro.
What do you mean? They literally
Yeah.
said that.
Yeah,
There's a chick
yeah.
on camera saying that. They asked, "Was this payback for Rodney King?" And they're like,
And she
"Yeah."
says yes. But again,
Wow.
I won't sit there and completely falter. Like obviously, like you know, you had your mind made up from the fucking beginning of when you got selected as a juror.
Right. Like you
But
can't that should have never been that never should have never been a trial with the jury. Should have never been a trial with the
no,
jury.
I don't think so
Well, it
either.
shouldn't have. It
Because
should have never been brought public, neither, man. Like that. That right
Well, dude,
there
with a
was
crime that gruesome, like first of all, bro, he almost fucking cut her head off. So
true.
once the media reported that, bro, oh yeah, no, this shit is going to trial, 100.
Yeah.
But I can't sit there and say that I completely fault him because it's like, dude, they had those fucking cops. How many of them was it? 6, beating the shit out of that guy,
Mm-hmm.
Rodney King.
regardless of whether because you know they he was high on PCP and blah 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 all that bullshit. But I can't sit there and completely fault them because I mean, bro, there were fucking riots over this shit because they
It
acquitted
was
the
very
officers.
it was very emotionally charged and very, very bad timing.
100%.
Mm-hmm.
And you
Yep.
know, hey, that's why you go to trial, man. You are judged by a jury of your peers, and they found him not guilty.
Yeah.
So
Mm-hmm.
it
That's what you
doesn't
get.
matter. Yeah, I mean that's just what
So
it is. You know, when they have those questionnaires for when you're about to go to jury service or jury duty, dude, nobody answers those things truthfully. No one is
no,
fucking
not at
no
all.
one's bought. No one is non-biased. When I do,
No.
I fill them out and I'm honest. They're like, "Can you? Would you be able to separate political blah blah blah?" I'm like, "No, I no." Like, dude, if some fucking batshit crazy dude comes and shoots up a school and he's got some fucking alphabet manifesto, like, no, I'm sorry. I cannot be non-biased on that. That guy should fucking burn.
Yeah.
Like,
100%.
no one's honest on those. Anyone
So
who
the ultimate question. All right, let's get into theory here.
fun,
Do you think do you think that OJ did it?
well, after I saw the thing about his son, I'm like, no, his son obviously did it. One of them did it.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. One of them did it. 100% one of them did it. That is what you call a fucking crime of passion. You don't almost decapitate someone to steal their goddamn handbag.
Yeah.
You knock
Yeah.
them the fuck out and you run as fast as you can. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Like, and second of all, second of all, if you're going to rob someone, first of all, you take a gun, right? You take a gun, right?
Yeah.
But if you do take a knife, you you definitely stab. There's a whole lot more stabby going on than like I'm gonna decapitate you, and that's what separates crimes of passion from crimes of opportunity.
Mm-hmm.
It's 100% the way the victim was victimized, and they have people that can tell that, and they knew from the beginning this was not a crime of opportunity. This was 100% a crime of passion, and one of those two fucks did it.
Yeah.
I think there was more than one stabber. I
What if
think
they both did it?
well, and
Yeah. There's that too.
that's a theory, but
Right? What if they both
All we know
fucking did
for a
it?
fact is OJ definitely took it to the grave.
For sure. Yeah.
100%. I
Not a
think I think I think that he was
I think
there.
OJ was the accomplice. I think OJ was the
I
accomplice.
think he was there, but
Yeah.
I think he hired two people to go and do that shit.
no, I
And
think his
the
son
reason,
did it.
But how?
well, I
But
mean,
okay.
well,
Well,
yeah,
hire two
that's
people.
a
But
theory.
how?
No, dude, you
Okay,
get your
but
fucking son,
how?
you get your
How?
son razzed and jazzed up and like, dude, this chick's gonna ruin everything we have. Everything we have, this chick's gonna burn it all down. Bro, you got your mentally unstable kid who's already been like in trouble for stabbing someone, and you razz him up and tell him, hey, dude, we're about to lose every fucking thing we have, right? Nice house, cars, all that shit gone because this white bitch.
So you think he acted alone if it was him?
If they have a theory, if they can prove that they believe that there was two individuals, if they could prove that there was two individuals, I would say they did it together. Otherwise, one of them did it 100%.
But so here's my argument to that. How is it that one individual, unless he completely like knocked one of them the fuck out when he first ran up on him, how is it that two people could get stabbed simultaneously and there was one person there?
So,
True.
ninja skills, bro. First of all, right? If if
Yeah.
they're if they are in close proximity to one another, right? How much effort you would think it would be to take down Nicole Simpson?
Not
Very
much.
little, not
Not
much,
much at
right?
all.
So
Yeah.
there's your argument right there, right? It takes maybe one or two stabs to her, and then three or four
Go to
to him
town on home, dude,
to
and
drop them,
then
right? To
yeah,
incapacitate him, right? Because if you get him in the right spot, dude, you're fucking. It's like taking a liver shot in
it's
Muay
game
Thai.
over, dude.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you just drop, right? And
Yep.
boom, incapacitated, bro. Then you take the bigger one out, or you start with the bigger one. When fucking I don't remember. It was it me and you, Dustin, that were with Keenan that one night? We got that big ass street fight in the middle of the street.
No, you guys were on your
That
own
was
that night.
us.
Oh,
That was me
dude,
and you,
dude, I punched the
buddy.
fuck out of that big dude as hard as I could. Then I fought everybody else. Like it's easy. It's easy. But if I had a weapon, you stab the biggest one, or
Yeah.
you stab the smallest one, take them out of the game. You take one out of the game,
Yeah.
i.e., ninja skills.
So did I ever tell you guys about the time where I saw OJ Simpson at a all you can eat sushi?
No.
You might have, but please,
Bro,
did you walk up to him and be like, hey,
no.
bro, I know you did it.
Not at all. Dude, so it was actually the sushi place that you told me and Jasmine about,
The
Corey.
one in Summerlin?
Yes.
Nice. Dude, we
Bro.
went there all the time. I never fucking saw him,
I
bro.
know, dude. So like one day we went there for lunch and we're sitting there with the kids and shit and uh the dude opens the door and the fucking lady, hi, Mr. Simpson. I look over. I was like, bro. I was like, OJ Simpson and Jasmine.
Oh,
Who's that? And I was like, dude. You know, obviously I bring up his football career. I'm like, oh yeah, he used to play for the Bills.
yeah.
And he also
Yeah. Like,
got acquitted
he
for
killed
murder.
2 people, right? I would have been like, yo,
Dude,
Juice.
but the
There
fucking
ain't no white bitches here.
bro. The nicest guy ever, dude. Like he walks by
Oh,
our
I bet.
table and
I
gives me
bet.
a nod and was
Fucking
like, "How you doing?" I'm like,
psychopaths are really good at controlling their fucking rage,
I was
dude.
like, "How you doing, sir?"
Yeah.
I don't want to cross this guy.
Speaking of speaking of running into people, Corey, you haven't heard this one yet. Dustin heard about this one. One night going into work, man. At the Win, rent. As we were going into to take care of the restaurant. Good old Governor Gavin Newsom comes walking out.
I would have punched that guy in the face.
Oh, it took a
I
minute
would have
for
went to,
it like unfortunately this happened right when I was like right when I started learning about Gavin Newsom, so I didn't really know exactly I recognized who he was, but it didn't click right away. And I had to think about it for a second and I was like, "Holy shit." And I started pointing it out to the guy. I was like, "That's Gavin Newsom." I was going up the escalator. I give him a finger. I don't know if he saw it or not, but
you should have yelled at
yeah,
him. You're
fuck
a
that
piece
guy.
of shit.
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. Anyway,
Yeah. Sorry to change the
Trump's gonna get
subject off
off.
of OJ, but yeah,
Trump's gonna
yeah.
get off on most of those charges because they're all fucking bullshit. But be prepared for him to go back because they're gonna start blaming all this COVID shit on him.
Oh yeah.
That is the world we're living in right now because they do not. I mean, Hillary Clinton said it out loud. They do not want him to win because she is afraid, and everyone else who pushed the fucking propaganda war machine forward, they are all afraid that he's going to round them up and put them in jail. And then when they
Mm-hmm.
do that, the people who are in jail because of shitty policies like Kamala Harris and fucking Joe Biden's 96 crime plan, they're going to get fucking dealt with because that's how
Mm-hmm.
justice works.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Like, they should all be in jail for treason anyways, because they have all
Oh,
committed acts
jail is
against
too
this.
good. The
Well,
crime, the
yeah,
punishment for the crime of
of
treason
treason is death.
is
Yes,
death. That
100%.
is the only standard for treason. That's it. Because
Yes.
if you commit treason and you get a slap on the wrist, the next person uh who does treason commits treason is gonna go fucking buck wild. Or these assholes are gonna
Yeah.
get back in power and do it again because they know they can get away with it. Zero fucking accountability. When you start putting motherfucking heads on motherfucking stakes and putting them in the gallows and on the guillotine, we start making examples of
Yep.
these fucks, then
Yep.
and only then do you secure another 200 years of treason free government. That's the only way.
100%. And speaking of death by execution or whatnot, how about Tennessee reinvoking the death penalty for pedophiles? Congratulations.
Every person,
Execute Order 66 on them motherfuckers.
every person who commits violent crime, and it's obvious, like yep, they committed a violent crime. They get found guilty of a violent crime by a jury of their peers. They should be taken out behind the courthouse, shot, hung, or guillotine
Yeah.
immediately. We
Yeah.
should not be wasting taxpayer dollars to keep these motherfuckers fat and happy for 20 years because some asshole in Oregon filed a fucking appeal on their behalf.
Yeah. I agree. 100%. Yep. Violent crimes. violent crimes against humanity. Like, dude,
Yeah,
like,
violent crimes should get
bye.
violent punishments.
Yeah, yeah. You fucking you murder somebody. Bye, Felicia. You touch a
For sure.
child. Bye, Felicia. You.
All right, Dustin. All right,
Dude.
we're ready for you.
Yeah.
I think this was a good one, dude. We flew by this. We talked a lot of shit too.
Yeah, we did.
I,
All
I
right.
don't
All
know.
right.
Were you done talking about OJ Diggy?
Well, I mean, there's more that I could dive into as far as
Well, I mean, hey, lay it out. Here, I'll move the mic so I won't talk anymore.
no, no, I think that when it comes down to it, like the judgment that they made, that the jury made, regardless of whether it was their decision was based off of the Rodney King shit or not, the LAPD fucked that investigation up completely because
Yeah, 100%.
they tampered with evidence. And that
Yeah.
was the key flaw that I think completely threw this fucking case out, is because of the fact that they tried to manipulate evidence. And it's like, bro, it could have easily been a fucking open and shut case, but the fact that, like, Johnny Cochran, and this is the shitty part, do you know that only one of his lawyers is still alive today?
No.
OJ Simpson's.
Yeah.
Well, I know.
Johnny Cochran.
I thought Kardashian died from a heart attack.
No, he had cancer.
Well, good for
And
him.
then Johnny Cochran, who never smoked a cigarette a day in his fucking life, guess what he died of? Lung
Cancer?
Lung
cancer.
cancer.
Lung cancer. If that ain't the fucking karmatic fucking door fucking swinging that way, I don't know what is, but it's like, y'all motherfucker
And
got
then
a murderer wrong.
So
OJ
who's his?
Simpson just died from cancer.
And then OJ Simpson dies from fucking cancer.
So what you're saying is, yeah, correct me if I'm wrong. Don't be a piece of shit, and you won't die from cancer. Don't kill two people and then go through all this fucking song and dance to cover it up.
Hey, but you know what, bro? He made it 70 fucking years. I mean, shit, bro.
You know,
Can't be good all the time.
you know what I mean? That's the truth, right?
Nah, but like I said, like, just get back on topic. Like, the and then Furman, the fucking the head of the investigation, they come to find out he's a fucking racist. And the dude had to plead the fifth the entire time he was on stand. I don't know if you guys ever, like,
I didn't know that.
watched. Yeah. Yes, he was a devout fucking racist, and that was part
Wow.
of what fucked over the investigation, was because when he was asked about his affiliation with fucking neo-Nazis, he had to plead the fifth, bro.
I didn't know that.
Yes. Yes.
Well, we were in school, Corey. Dustin, I don't think. Dustin, I don't think. Well, yeah, you're right.
I mean,
too.
bro, I wasn't even fucking old enough to understand what the hell was going on. All I knew was OJ Simpson killed two motherfuckers. That was all I ever knew. Like, this is all information that I discovered fucking later, and as an adult. But
Yeah,
the lead investigator, Mark Furman, was a fucking devout racist.
that's
Yeah,
awesome, dude.
that'll probably throw a kink in things.
Yeah. And literally, bro, every question that he got asked, he had, well, and like, but dude, like, that's lawyer shit 101. Like, you
Yeah.
dig into the fucking background of the people that you're cross-examining to fucking discredit them as a reliable fucking
Well,
witness.
here's the thing. If you have good evidence, you attack the process. When you have good process, you attack the evidence.
Yeah.
A wise man told me that. But yeah, I mean, that's what it is, dude. Like, they probably had really strong evidence. So what do? You attack the process and everyone involved in it.
Yep.
And
Yep.
they found their fucking weakness.
OJ Simpson had a good defense team, dude.
And like I said, dude, Rodney King just had the shit beat out of him. right? Like that same year, it was still 94, right? That same
I
year.
Yeah.
believe so. Yeah.
And that's still fresh on everyone's mind, dude. So they're all fucking emotional. All
Yep.
of them. So it didn't matter what evidence you had. You needed some concrete motherfucking shit to put that man in jail. I don't think he was ever going to prison. Like
No.
Oh no.
you do that
No.
2 years later after Rodney King dies down, he goes to prison.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do that a year before Rodney King, he goes to prison. You do that
Yep.
the year Rodney King gets
But you
beat
want
the
to know?
shit
You
out
want
of?
to know something else though that I think killed the the fucking the DA. They didn't have a murder weapon, and their evidence was really circumstantial.
Yeah,
And
Yeah.
like I said, dude, if you attack the evidence or the process. In this case, they attacked both, and they were able to fucking pretty much do what they at the it was at their will
Yeah.
of things that they could attack because I mean that if you want to know anything, I mean that probably helped police departments across the country be like, hey, dude, we need to get our shit together, right?
oh
Like
yeah,
we need SOPs, chain of custody. All these fucking things need to happen in order for us to
yeah.
put somebody in prison. I
They
mean,
completely destroyed the fucking crime scene. Like the responding officers completely destroyed the fucking crime scene when they started moving shit around. It's like, bro, like how fucking dumb are you?
yeah,
Like,
what
any,
I mean, they probably didn't think of it, bro. Because I'm telling you, like in a situation like, so I'm a firefighter, and like now they have to teach that. They have to teach evidence preservation. Why do they have to teach that? Because somebody fucked it up. Like every sign on the wall with a rule on it is because somebody did that shit. You
oh
ever
yeah,
see that episode of How I Met Your Mother when there's like a no body surfing, and they're like, "We live in New York. Why is there a no body surfing thing?" And then they tell the story of one time it flooded and they were fucking body surfing like
mhm.
right outside the
I
bar,
I I
and I
think
think
I
they
might
went
have
through the
missed
wind.
that
Yeah.
episode.
Anyway, the rules are rules because somebody broke that, and they're like, everyone was in agreement. It's like, hey, we probably shouldn't do that. So now, like chain of custody and evidence preservation is like one of the two main things. I, as a firefighter, was taught that. So, like, I'm sure now it's like a bigger part of police academy.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Uh, I
Yeah,
mean,
most definitely.
it's at least OJ can contributed that.
He was breaking records on the football field. And he was breaking laws off the field.
Yeah, it's setting SOPs for police departments across the country.
All right, let's get into this. 3 questions, 3 minutes. All right,
Let's do it.
all right,
I'm gonna say it every single time. This is literally my favorite part of the show.
all right, all right. Coca-Cola or
Mm,
Pepsi?
that's a
Well,
no for me, dog.
yeah.
I don't drink
Uh,
soda.
I mean, I didn't
well,
really that much anymore either, but
If I
if
had
yeah.
to, right, gun to my head, I had to choose one. It's Coca-Cola.
Yes, sir.
Pepsi's
yeah,
just a knockoff, bro.
Yeah.
Pepsi's just a knockoff. Somebody at
Yeah.
Coca-Cola
They
got
should
fired for
they
they
should have
got
tried
fired and they got
cocaine
mad.
when they created it.
dude. Like for me, Pepsi always left like a fucking weird taste in my mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah, because they tried to copy Coca-Cola, but it couldn't quite get it, but it got it close enough. That's what the fucking story is, dude.
They were missing cocaine.
Dude, I would drink more Coca-Cola if it had cocaine in it.
uh,
All right,
Ah,
all right. Steak or chicken?
steak,
oh,
easy.
come on, man.
I mean,
Gotta have that beef.
You're letting me down here, bud. You're letting me down.
or you could argue protein or carbs.
Protein, that's easy too. Carbs make you
Yeah.
fat and they contribute to more autoimmune disease than any other macronutrients. You're asking a fucking PT guy over here to choose between carbs and protein.
I bro, I love a good fucking slice of bread though. Like
Dude, so I eat sourdough 3-ingredient bread now. It's
sourdough.
fucking
Sourdough
good.
what?
3-ingredient bread. There's only 3 ingredients in it. You should try it. You're probably like if you fart or have like bubbly guts, it's probably because you eat too much carbohydrates. That's a
Good to
fact,
know.
actually.
Oh, all right. Interesting.
Yeah, I mean, fucking.
I don't think it. I don't think anything can top you having gas, sir.
Right, because I ate so many fucking carbohydrates, bro. I ate ice cream and pizza and pasta and ramen and all the shit that makes you fart, bro. Now, dude, if I go just on protein, like 90% carnivore, dude, I barely fart. And then I'll eat one piece of bread and it's over. It's like, dude, like I've been eating rice lately again, just because I got down to like 203. So I was trying to get back up to 210. So I started throwing a little bit of rice in my food. Bro, immediately started farting. After the first 3 bites went in, it was like, oh shit, immediately started farting.
Interesting.
No,
All
dude,
right.
try it. Cut out all carbs for like 3 weeks.
That's like an impossibility for me though. Like the wife is
Yeah.
fucking Asian, so she loves her
Yeah.
rice.
Hey man, if you're gonna eat
Yeah.
any carbohydrate, white rice is probably white rice is 100% my go-to.
Got it.
Yeah, we have rice for breakfast. So you know.
Goddamn Filipino.
All right,
Goddamn Filipinos.
all right. So we're gonna get into a more no shit. She's a Filipinegro.
Ah, oh,
Uh,
that's funny.
All right, best album of all time.
oh, damn, dude, you got to go there.
I
It's
mean,
gonna. uh, for me, uh, for me, well, our personal opinion, right?
yeah. I mean, it's not
Okay. All
fucking
right.
statistics. Like, yeah, no.
All right.
In your
For
opinion,
me, uh, down with the sickness, disturbed.
That's an album.
The sickness, yes.
That's a terrible album, bro.
Oh, dude, eat shit. That album is freaking awesome, dude.
All right, I'm gonna go with Nirvana. Nevermind.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's better than fucking the Down with the Sickness.
The Sickness album, bro. Have you ever listened to the whole album? That whole album is fire, bro.
Yeah, but dude, he's saying like, would you put that up against any other album? Like
Well,
Dark Side of the Moon, like AC/DC, like anybody like that, like
okay. Well, hold
Led
on.
Zeppelin, like come on, dude. That's a very, very, very nuanced thing to say. Like, dude, you might as well tell us you're
I like
transforming
the
into a
band, bro.
woman.
The band is fucking fire, dude.
Yeah,
They're
but
dick.
dude, there are how many top 10 lists are they on? Probably
and I could honestly like attest the same because I don't think that I mean it's your opinion, but
right.
also at the same time like you gotta get a fucking album with some notoriety, bro.
Right.
All
Like
right, okay, all
it's
right,
your
okay,
opinion, but you
okay.
also have
In okay. It's all right. It's in my okay. It's in my top 10. I was just trying to fucking be like
cool.
trying to think outside the box here a little bit.
Oh, bro,
Okay.
not
All
in
right.
this
All right. All
instance.
right. Okay. All right. All right, Dix. All right.
You have
All
yours,
right.
Dustin, why Brandon rethinks his. Like you're in
So
timeout.
for me, so for
I'm gonna
me,
put you on mute. You're in timeout.
so for me, it's a toss up, and I'm speaking from the relevancy of like what I grew up listening to, which was obviously definitely slanted a majority towards fucking hip hop and rap. But I'm gonna say The Game, the documentary,
Oh wow.
and Lil Wayne, the Carter 3.
Those are two very good albums.
Like the documentary, I could listen to that album from fucking first track all the way through. Like a fucking great album because it's like you had lyricism, but then you also had like that West Coast flavor, like
Yeah.
when you know it could get you fucking hype, but then it could also bring you back down and like get you into like like controversial fucking topics. Like that fucking album was a fucking banger.
I like
Yeah,
it.
And
yeah,
then obviously fucking Lil Wayne, like that was during his fucking hot streak. So, fucking Carter 3, bro, had nothing but fucking hits on it as well.
I listen to that shit all of the time.
Yeah.
When I'm
yeah.
by
Classic.
myself, bro, I'm just all thugged out.
All right. Okay. I've rethought my my thoughts here. Okay. Going with gonna go with uh I did ACDC Back in Black
There you go.
and
That's respectable.
and uh uh DMX Blood In Blood Out.
Ooh.
Dang.
All right.
Are we picking hip hop albums too? Because I'm gonna go with that first one that Biggie dropped. I don't know the name of it because I'm not a Biggie fan, but his first album.
Ooh, what was the name of that fucking album? Now I gotta look it up.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I can't remember it either. And what's shitty is I have it in my playlist.
Oh, Ready to Die.
Yeah,
Is that the one with the It's All a Dream?
I believe so.
What the fuck?
You mean Juicy?
Juicy. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that one.
Yeah. That was a great album.
I mean, so many people were chasing that after he dropped that album,
Oh yeah.
you know, and it was really good for the time it was released.
Ooh. And let's do an honorable mention here. Do you think Tupac was a better rapper?
Wait,
Or
what?
I said,
Start over?
do you think Tupac was a better rapper or Biggie?
I think
Tupac,
Tupac was.
dude.
Mm,
I think
Yeah, man.
Tupac was.
I'm gonna actually disagree with you there. I think at one point I did think Tupac was better, but
No,
I
bro, you know what you need to do right now? You know, get off this podcast and go listen to Dear Mama, right?
Mm-hmm.
You go listen to that song. You need to go listen to I Ain't Mad at You, and then need to go The Reason Why They Call You Bitch. Listen to those three songs and think,
bro,
could Biggie
I,
Smalls
I am
pull those
I am
off?
finally in tune with with the Tupac library, but I think I think when you compare their styles, obviously Tupac carried a little bit more of like the West Coast tone, like because he was on death row.
Yeah,
But
but he started out on the East Coast, though. He
well, yeah,
went
he's
to
Yeah,
from
bro.
Juilliard.
he's from New York. Like I
I
mean, yeah,
know, bro. He went to art school, bro. He was a legitimate poet.
Yeah.
oh okay.
Like
Just because you're
his
just because you're a poet doesn't mean you're a fucking better rapper.
yeah, but it's what he did. It's
Bro,
what he did with what he
his
learned in his what
alliteration,
with
Bro, he
the
was an
vision.
actor. Tupac was an
I'm
actor.
aware. I know. Did you see that video with him being all queer and shit? I was like, whoa,
Yeah.
I was a little thrown off by that. I was like, gee, no wonder why he was so mad.
Yeah.
He was one of those self-haters. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding. I love Tupac. He was great. Made great music,
Hell yeah.
but he might have been
Yeah.
gay. I
Like, I
don't
mean,
know.
obviously, like you can put him up with the fucking best, but I think as far as consistent hits, I'm going Big.
You
Yo,
know why,
really?
that's a hard, hold on. You know why that's a hard one though? Because Biggie was very, very articulate in telling the story, right?
Yes.
Very articulate in telling the story.
Yeah.
Tupac's was like reading poem. It was like it had an iambic pentameter, it had all this stuff going on, and it was like there was a message behind what he was saying. I think he's telling you a story. He's telling you a face value story with obviously some alliteration in it or whatnot. But when it came to Tupac, he was very much like it sounded like he was yelling at you, but really he was telling you it was like a what do you call it? A subconscious message, right? A subversive message. And it read, he would write like it was a poem.
Yeah.
Is that
I
fair? Is
Yep.
think I, I
that
think
fair?
I think respectively they're obviously two of the fucking greatest of all time. I don't know. Like I've changed my tone about who I think was better over the last few years. Like because I didn't really listen to too much like from Biggie, but then also I had to backtrack because there was some suspect shit going on with fucking Diddy and Biggie and all of that.
Could
Mhm.
you hold on? All right, let's talk about Diddy for a second. Which one? Who was diddling who?
Oh,
Which one was the
Oh
top and which
no.
one was the bottom?
oh man, it probably smell like bacon in there.
Oh man, that's
Probably
so weird.
probably smell like bacon and fucking a
Oh
sweatshirt.
my gosh.
All
That
right.
is terrible.
Ugh.
Anyway, great show, boys. I'm glad we ended on
Right.
that note. Um,
Shit.
as always, comment,
Biggie was
like,
definitely power bottom.
I mean, the indictments say yes.
Oh shit.
Oh my
Oh
God,
man.
dude. All right. So if you want to ruin somebody's day, please send them this. Three brothers who like to know think they know what we're talking about and talking shit on everyone and anyone because they can all get it. And then we're just trying to deliver a message of you got to think for yourself in these crazy
Yes.
times we're living in. Like I said, I mess with Brendan all the time because he's, like I say, he's new to the team. Even Dustin, after these last couple of years, this last election cycle, has gotten more and more. Um, that what they're saying right now is that if you do your own research for your races, so this is a podcast with three races who happen to be half black, white, and half black. So I don't know how you figure
Multicultural.
that out. Multicultural. But yeah, we're just out here trying to have a good time, talk some shit. And if you have any requests of topics you'd like to hear us talk about, do us a favor, put them in the comments and subscribe and do the alert bell thingy.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Ready.
Like, comment, share, subscribe, all that fun shit.
All the fun
Yes.
shit.
I
Officer Doofy out.